Hey guys, I'm starting a new series. Whoa, how exciting. Wait, a series? That sounds like a legitimate YouTube channel kind of thing. No way you're actually gonna have a series. I'll believe it. So, you might be wondering, what is the series? Please tell me what's the frickin' series. Well, I used to host a club called Wikipedia Club over COVID. Because there was nothing to do, and every month we would meet. We would each bring a Wikipedia page to discuss, and that was pleasant. Everyone knows that Wikipedia is pleasant, and it's a beautiful place on the internet that we need to actively appreciate. So I thought on my channel we could occasionally go through Wikipedia and see what's up, because it's constantly being updated, and especially the main page. We don't really talk about it that much, but Wikipedia, it has a lot to say. So we're just gonna give it the attention it deserves. Sound good? And I don't know what to call this series. Maybe we'll discover by the end. We'll figure it out along the way. Anyways, something I'm realizing is that I don't have an account. So we're gonna start by just making an account. What's my username? Watersilk. Okay. Welcome, Watersilk. Help us improve your Wikipedia experience by answering a few optional questions. Why did you create your account today? I'm participating in a program. This is the program. From today's featured article, Cyathus is a genus of bird nest fungi in the family Ideolurixaceae. So named since they resemble tiny birds' nests filled with eggs. Okay. Oh, I actually have a Wikipedia Club playlist that I'm gonna listen to while I do this. Okay, that's really fun. Let's look at that. Cyathus, not to be confused with Cyathium or Cyathia. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Look at these. Those are really they look delicious, to be honest. That is really good. Really cool that it looks like a bird's nest with eggs. Bird's nest fungi were first mentioned by Flemish botanist Carolus Clusius. Really fun name. In Rarorium Plantarum Historia, 1601. Over the next couple of centuries, these fungi were subject of some controversy, regarding whether the Pyrrhidiolis were seeds and the mechanisms by which they were dispersed in nature. That is so controversial. Whatever happened to these kind of controversies? Like, we've got all these pop culture controversies these days, but what happened to the drama in the fungi universe? Whatever happened to that? This is a really cool picture. What the heck? So cool. An extinct species. Whoa. Look at this diagram. What the hell is that? Okay, this is becoming too much science for me right now. But the pictures are just really good. Really, really good pictures here. If I saw those in nature before seeing this article, I would have thought that I had discovered a new species. These are so neat. In the news. At least, okay, that's really sad. I'm gonna try to make this series not sad, but the world can be a sad, sad place. The news today is just really sad, and then there's sports stuff, which is boring. On this day, June 16th, in 1407, Ming forces conquered Dai Ngu in modern-day northern Vietnam, capturing Ho Dynasty Emperor Ho Quy and bringing the country under Chinese rule. Whoa, that's pretty big. It's big news. 1632, the Plymouth Company granted a land patent to Thomas Purchase, who became the first permanent European settler of Penobscot, Maine. Colonizers doing their thing. 1936, a Junkers J-52 aircraft of Norwegian Airlines crashed into a mountainside near Hillestad, Norway, killing all 7 people on board. Very sad. 1963, aboard Vostok 6, Soviet cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova, pictured, became the first woman in space. Go off, Queen. 2016, Joe Cox, a British member of Parliament, was murdered in her constituency. Sad. I want to see more about this lady, Valentina. First woman in space. Let's hear her name.
Валентина Владимировна Терешкова.
Okay. So I definitely don't think I would be able to say her name myself.
Whoa.
Again, really, really fun pictures. I want to see a picture of her in space. Did you know Antoni Gaudi wanted a tile design pictured for one building that was so complex that the main panot manufacturers were too slow in production. The tiles were only used in a later building. Wow. Those are pretty cool tiles. I think I saw those. Yeah, those are pretty popular tiles. This one's fun, from today's featured list. Very exciting. We've got Phil Elverum, who is a really good musician. Do you guys know the microphones? The microphones, when I first came to the Netherlands, they were a big part of my vacation soundtrack. The American band The Microphones has released 5 studio albums, 13 miscellaneous albums, and 3 extended plays, and 8 singles. Phil Elverum became... But I can't read today. I actually can't read ever. The Microphones initially as a solo project, releasing cassette demos of tests and experiments. After the release of Mount Eerie, Elverum retired the Microphones pseudonym and opted to release his music under Mount Eerie instead, as the theme of his music had changed. Elverum returned to the name in 2020 with the autobiographical concept album Microphones in 2020. Elverum implied it would be the final studio album release under the Microphones. That's cool. More featured lists. Whoa. This is something I didn't know about. Featured lists? At least I don't think I knew about it. Featured lists in Wikipedia. Featured lists are what we believe to be the best lists on English Wikipedia. Before being included here, lists are reviewed as featured list candidates for usefulness, completeness, accuracy, neutrality, style, and prose according to our featured list criteria. Full list. The Microphones discography. Whoa, good list. Today's featured picture. That is a pretty nice picture, gotta be honest. And his suit or jacket fits really, really well. Jaspar Francis Cropsey was an American landscape artist, part of a movement known as the Hudson River School. Hudson River sounds Canadian. Oh, I guess it goes through America as well. Cropsey was trained as an architect and worked on Manhattan brownstones, the since demolished 14th Street station. Whoa, cool. For the IRT 6th Avenue line in Manhattan and St. Luke's Episcopal Church on Staten Island. In addition to architecture, Cropsey also studied watercolor painting and figurative drawing. Figure drawing. Exhibiting his work at the National Academy of Design. In 1866, he opened a studio in New York specializing in autumnal landscape paintings of the northeastern United States, often idealized and with vivid colors. He is seen here circa 1870 Photograph by American lithographer and photographer Napoleon Sereny. First of all, I wanted to see what 14th Street Station used to look like. It looks really cool. I really like the roofs on the stairs going up. Not much is said. I wonder why they took it down. Doesn't say. Napoleon Sereny was an American lithographer and photographer. He was highly popular. He was a highly popular portrait photographer, best known for his portraits of the stars of the late 19th century American theater. His son Otto Sereny continued the family business as a theater and film star photographer. Cool. Okay, nepotism. Way back in the 1800s. Sereny was born in 1821 in Quebec, then the British colony of Lower Canada, and moved to New York City around 1836. I wonder what visas were like in the 1800s. Could you just move? Were you just allowed? Or was there a whole process? Worked as an illustrator. William T. Sherman. I don't know who this guy is. Looks like he's chilling though. An American soldier, businessman, educator, and author. Okay. Oscar Wilde. Okay, nice. Look at this sick pic. No, because this picture slays, like, legs for days. Why is Oscar Wilde giving cunt? Why is Oscar Wilde serving cunt? No, because this is the most exciting thing of Wikipedia Club today. I think we're going to call it Wikipedia Club. We're saving this picture for the thumbnail. One of Sereny's portraits of writer Oscar Wilde became the subject of a U.S. Supreme Court case. Whoa. Bro Giles Lithographic Co. v. Sereny. What the hell? In which the court upheld the extension of copyright protection to photographs. Sereny sued Burrough Giles after it used unauthorized lithographs of Oscar Wilde, number 18, in an advertisement and won a judgment for $610, equivalent of just over $12,000. That was affirmed on appeal by the Second Circuit Court of Appeals and the Supreme Court. Sereny later photographed the Supreme Court itself to celebrate the centennial of the federal judiciary in 1890. I want to see that picture. This whole case has its own Wikipedia page. Dude, like how he's just serving. I need to get into Oscar Wilde, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to read Oscar Wilde. Yeah. Okay. I want to see this picture that he took of the Supreme Court. Oh. Here it is. Does it say who took it? It's gotta. Yeah, Napoleon Sereny. Look at this pic. Okay. The guy knows how to take a picture. Like, the background, like the off-kilterness a little bit. Dude, the rug. And how the rug is kind of like, you know, messy. It's like the perfect amount of messy and put together. There's movement in this picture. It's very exciting, and it's a picture of the goddamn Supreme Court. It's like the most boring, frustrating part of America. But I'm loving them in this picture, thanks to Napoleon. Thanks, Napoleon, the one pleasant thing I've seen out of the Supreme Court of America. Maybe there's been other things. I don't really know that much. Family. Sereny was married twice. His first wife died. His second shared his tendency towards eccentricity and preference for outlandish dress. Dude. Goals. That's really nice. I fuck with this dude. Wait, I fuck with Napoleon Sereny. She rented elaborate costumes that she wore during her daily afternoon walk through Washington Square, wearing them once before returning them. Dude, This girl is my mom. This girl is my inspiration. I need to see her. Possibly Louise. Look at her. Look at her. She's just glam. She's just the most glamorous girl in the room, isn't she? Look at that expression. She knows what she's doing. And in the fucking 1800s, and she's serving like this. Look at that. Look at her. She would have a ball in today's world. She would have a ball. But I think she might be a little bit bummed because this skirt might stand out too much, but then it sounds like that's exactly what she likes. So, Greenwood Cemetery. Dude, I kind of want to visit his grave. Is that weird? Wait. Is it weird to visit, like, an idol's grave? Is that weird? Let me know. Because I'll visit him. I want to tell him how much I like his pictures. Oh my god, this gallery. Let's go through it. Let's go to Napoleon Sarany's. And I'm totally butchering how you say his name. I think. Maybe. Sarany. Sarany? Sarany. Napoleon Sarany. Anyway, let's go through his gallery. I'm so excited. Starting with an Oscar Wilde pick. Wow. Oh my god. Why am I nervous? Oscar Wilde is so pretty. Dude, look at him go. Dude, the focus, how like some of the focus is out, but it's such a style. This guy must have been one of the guys who took pictures with some style. Okay, who is this? Joseph Jefferson as Rip Van Winkle. Okay, so maybe this is theater. Commonly known as Joe Jefferson, actor. Rip Van Winkle, Dutch pronunciation. Yeah, Dutch. It's a short story by the American author Washington Irving. Published in 1819, it follows a Dutch-American villager in colonial America named Rip Van Winkle who meets mysterious Dutchmen and imbibes their strong liquor and thence falls deeply asleep in the Catskill Mountains. He awakes 20 years later to a very changed world, having missed the American Revolution. Inspired by a conversation on nostalgia with his American expatriate brother-in-law, Irving wrote the story while temporarily living in Birmingham, England. It was published in his collection, Sketchbook of Geoffrey Crayon, Ghent. While the story is set in New York's Catskill Mountains, near where Irving later took up residence, he admitted, "When I wrote the story, I had never been on Catskills." What? That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the guy. I see it. Very cool. A man with a habit of avoiding useful work lives in a village at the foot of New York's Catskill Mountains in the years before the American Revolution. He falls asleep and awakens on a sunny morning where he first saw the kid carrier and finds that many drastic changes have occurred. His beard is a foot long and it's turned gray. His musket is badly deteriorated. Blah, blah, blah. That's cool that they redid that. Actress Sarah Bernhardt, stage actress. Also played male roles. It's cool. Oh, she has a really cool signature. That's really cool. I love that. Dude, I want to have just the widest signature possible. That's so good. Very camp. Okay. Sarah Bernhardt as Cleopatra in 1891. So good. I just have no words. It's just so beautiful. Look at her poised face. Look at her freaking poised face. And all the cool little blurry areas in the picture, like the lovers. A print by him. Okay, and a talented illustrator. Okay, nice. I love it. Thomas Moran. Lovely. I love his beautiful eyes. James Suneker. Who the heck is that? American art, book, music, and theater critic. Ambitious, a colorful individual and an ambitious writer. What makes him colorful? Bohemian life. Serena's centennial tableau showing young women making U.S. flag on a sewing machine. I love this picture. It's so cute, and her dress is so cool. And her hair is so cool. Wow. And Jaspar Francis Cropsey. Oh, I love that painting. That's so sweet. This guy's so chill. Look at this guy's paintings. That is so nice. What a pleasant picture. I wonder if he was born today, if he might get into like game design. This is such a nice picture. Autumnal landscape paintings. Adding it to my mood board. That looks so good. Makes me want to be a pirate. This is so good. Makes me really want to go in that castle. Dude, the mountain in the background, like just such a dynamic picture. It's so cool. Whoa. I love this. Oh my god, are we seeing this one? Whoa, this is so cool. I'm saving this. Dude, his depictions of like sun rays are so good. In 1860, like, are you joking me? Dude, that is so pretty. I love how he always puts the sun in the middle of his picture. That's so cool. I love the sun on the water. Such a calming picture. What the hell? The freaking rainbow in the sky. It's so good. Just pleasant pictures to look at. I feel like so many paintings of the 1800s are so serious, and these just seem like dreamy. I like it. Okay, new favorite painter alert. This is so nice. Cropsey's home, Everrest. Everrest is the home and studio of Jaspar F. Cropsey, a painter in the Hudson River School. The Historic House Museum is located in Hastings on Hudson, New York, and was built in 1835. He acquired the property in 1886 and built an artist studio addition, which was completed in 1888. It is owned and managed by Newington Cropsey Foundation, which preserves the house and work of Cropsey. Dude, I'm gonna have to go there. That's so cool. I don't know, maybe we can end these episodes off with a random article click. I think that sounds nice. Random article. Okay. Choi Tae-won, born 9 April 1976, is a South Korean volleyball player. He competed in the men's tournament at the 2000 Summer Olympics. An Olympian. Go off, Choi. It's so sick. Volleyball. What a sport. I'm gonna end the first episode of Wikipedia Club here. Thanks for joining me. I had a fun time. I think this will be a nice series to keep up with. I've found like a new favorite painter. Okay, new favorite painter. And I realized I need to read Oscar Wilde. What Oscar Wilde are we gonna read? What's the picture of Dorian Gray? Like, how horribly unjust of you, cried Lord Henry, tilting his hat back and looking up at the little clouds that, like raveled skeins of glossy white silk, were drifting across the hollow turquoise of the summer sky. Yes, horribly unjust of you. I make a great difference between people. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their good characters, and my enemies for their good intellects. A man cannot be too careful in the choice of his enemies. I have not got one who is a fool. They are all men of some intellectual power, and consequently, they all appreciate me. Is that very vain of me? I think it is rather vain. I should think it was, Harry, but according to your category, I must be merely an acquaintance. My dear old Basil, you are much more than an acquaintance, and much less than a friend. A sort of brother, I suppose. Oh, brothers, I don't care for brothers. My elder brother won't die. My younger brothers seem never to do anything else. Harry, exclaimed Hallward, frowning. My dear fellow, I am not quite serious, but I can't help detesting my relations. I suppose it comes from the fact that none of us can stand other people having the same faults as ourselves. Tell me more about Mr. Dorian Gray. How often do you see him? I already know I'm gonna like this book a lot. It's definitely decided that I'm gonna read The Picture of Dorian Gray. Okay. Oscar Wilde's #1 fan. Jaspar Cropley's #1 fan. Let me know what stood out to you on Wikipedia today. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Bye. So please subscribe. Please like and comment. Comment what Oscar Wilde book I should read or what season of landscape paintings you prefer. Okay, thank you. Bye.